All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Throne and Liberty video. Today, we're going to be talking about how to tank in the battlegrounds and how to rank well in the battlegrounds, even at low CP, without having to throw a single punch. So, we're not going to fight anybody really at all. Our whole goal is going to be to support our team by capturing points and by breaking boxes and picking up power ups. Now, this specifically is a really good role for DPS soaking tanks, right? This isn't for your bruisers, this isn't for your CC tanks. Those people are primarily good for combat, but for those of you who primarily play PvE and who are primarily just soaking tanks, right? You go in there, you get hit a lot, and you take up a lot of damage. This is going to be a great role for you because you can just stand and cap points, especially at higher CP. You're going to be able to just stand and capture points without having to worry about being attacked by one or two or maybe even three people, depending on your combat power. So I'm really low CP, but I've still managed to get all the way to rank 3 is my highest rank I've ever gotten in a battleground, and I did 0 damage in that fight. So this is just a really great way for us to, to really support our team. Now, something that I don't think a lot of people have noticed is these are not point accumulators, right? You don't capture the point and then start accumulating points over time. That's not how it works in this game. You can see these are multipliers. This says ×2, this says ×3, this one here in the middle says ×4. And what that means is everything you do, right? Your kills, your assists, when you break boxes and open up these power-ups and pick up these power-ups, right? All of those numbers are multiplied by the multipliers on top of your capture points. So you'll see right now we don't have any capture points. Are we not capturing? Okay, we are. So we're not getting any multipliers. So we're getting 1 point or 2 points or something like that. We've just captured our closest one. So now, and I'm not going to fight these people, right? That's not my job and that's not my goal. My whole goal is just to escape fights and capture points. This person is going to follow me. I'm going to see what they've got going on here. Yeah, we're going to get that point, no problem. So that's an extra 500 points for us, but it's also another ×3 multiplier for our allies. So now everything that they're doing is doing more. So now we're going to come back over here to our ×3, right? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick this up. Okay, we got an enemy here who I apparently can't knock off the edge, which is annoying. They can't really kill me, so I'm not going to fight that person. Fighting them doesn't do me any good when I can come down here and pick up literally a couple hundred points just from breaking all those and getting those. Right now I'm up to 700 points. It would be better to be able to capture that point back. Unfortunately, I'm not a fighter, so I can't do that. That's somebody else's job. So now they've captured back this point that I captured over here. So we're going to look to go get that back. And we're going to do it in the same way. We're going to drop this. We're going to hit it. This way, if somebody hits me, right, this is a heal right here. So that's my whole job is just be tanky. Okay, we got hit by a couple people who were pretty high CP there. They did some pretty serious damage. But you'll see, I'm on the blue team. We've got 11,000 points. I've got 800. I have almost a tenth of my team's overall points. Right, we've got a capture in already. We're picking up some buffs. We've got people, I don't know what they're doing back here. They're not involved in the fight, like, at all. But the biggest thing is, even if you're not doing my strategy here, where you're just running around picking up buffs and stuff like that, um, you still don't ever want to just be standing around anywhere. Standing around is absolutely worthless in this mode. You'll see sometimes I'm getting even like 40 points from some of these. But if you're like standing around protecting a point or something like that, then you're not out picking up these boxes. You're not out gaining any points in any other way. This person's almost definitely going to kill me. Maybe not. Uh, Nerd. And I'm not going to fight this person, right? There's no point in fighting for me. Not going to fight this person either. We're just going to run on by. We're probably going to get attacked by this dude. It's possible that we'll survive long enough. Nope. Right. Now, hopefully those people left. They didn't chase me, which I'm honestly a little shocked. People are pretty bloodthirsty. We've got all of these boxes down here. This is great. Let's get all these points. And then let's go back up here and try and capture this again. Throw down some shields. There's a person coming. Depending on how strong they are. Nope, they're not going to get here in time. So I am going to... How did I not capture that point? What happened? That doesn't seem correct. Somebody left a good point value one down here. Somebody left two good point value ones down here. We don't have the number, or we don't have the point above us here. Let's see if in the middle of this fight, I can just capture this here real quick. Nobody CCs me. Hey, we get it. Nice. It's an extra 500 points for me. Ain't no point in staying and fighting. Start trying to grab this one now. This is an extra ×3 for us, so this is huge. And we got it. And these boxes down here are probably back, so we're going to take that extra ×3. Well, at least some of them are. That's too bad. We're going to get a whole lot more points here because we have that extra ×3. And then it looks like somebody got ours back. So we're going to go back over there. We're going to try and capture it again. There's a lot of fighting going on in the middle here. Here we go. Grab that. We're going to go right back up there. We're going to... Oh, we already captured it. Okay. Teammates already took care of it. Let's go see if the boxes are down here. Yeah, the boxes are down here. So we've got a bunch of captures right now. So this is worth tons and tons of points. Look at that. I picked up 180. I picked up a 90. I picked up a 90. Yeah, that was great. We're up to 3,600 points just from us. And there's tons of these that just aren't getting picked up back here. So there's plenty of room for more than one person to be doing this, right? And the more people you have running around trying to capture points, running around picking up these points, doing all of these things, the better off you are, because the more places your enemy has to be trying to defend you. So if you want to run a build like this, the most important thing is going to be that you're going to need lots of defense, right? Lots of survivability, lots of sustainability. So your whole goal is just to be running around, hitting these boxes, picking up these things, picking up these power-ups. Looks like we got a person in the middle there trying to capture that one. Let's see about their spot over here. There's a fight going on down here, but it looks like we got, yeah, all of our boxes down here. That's a lot of points. Boom, we're up to 4,000 points all on our own here. And we have basically done 0 damage. Okay, for some reason all my skills are turned off. Oh, it's because I'm targeting somebody on my team. That's annoying. Looks like they took over our structure here. So we want to go back up there and get that. We got points underneath us once we get it. What is this? Nice, lots more points there. This person can't be allowed to just keep pushing us off of here. Why can't I try and grab this? Okay, well, that was a laggy mess. That was cool. They've had this ×4 pretty much the entire time. As a tank running around doing what I'm doing, you're not likely going to be able to do much about this ×4 in the center, because there's just too much action going on there, especially if you're at low CP. If you were at higher CP and maybe you could get some collisions off, maybe you had a little more collision resistance, then you'd probably be okay. And that is definitely a huge deal, right? Because of my low CP, I don't have any collision or stun resistance. And that makes me very easy to knock off of a point. So I don't get nearly as many point captures as I'd like. As I get higher CP, I will be getting more collision and stun resistance to try and mitigate some of that. Looks like my team did just get the middle point, which means we have a ×4 now. And you'll see I'm picking up way more points when I snag these now. We did just lose our ×3. Looks like we've got a couple of people going over there, so I'm going to go over to this one. Oh, and we lose. But here we are. I didn't fight anybody that entire time, and I managed to get rank 10 there. So I captured 3 points. So we were on the blue team. We did 630 damage. We took almost 200,000 damage, and we healed 53,000 damage, which is actually one of my higher healings. We scored 5,000 points and got rank 10. And if we look in here, you look at our number 2, or our highest ranking person, right? The number 2 person. They got 58 kills, but their point value is significantly lower than the point value of this number 1 person, right? So 58 kills, 50 assists, but their points don't match up. And that's because this person, they had a higher multiplier than us almost the entire game. So this person's 28 kills and 13 assists was worth drastically more than this person's 58 kills and 50 assists because we didn't have the points. And that's why this role that I'm trying to fill is so important. Running around picking up the points is so important because this person, right, has almost twice as many kills, actually more than twice as many kills, and 3 times or 4 times as many assists as this other person right here. So they could have twice as many or more times the number of points that this other player has. So we could have, this person right here could have been the decider in the game if we'd have had more points captured. So I captured 3 points. The number 1 on my team captured 0. The number 2 on my team captured 0. The number 3 on my team captured 0. And then here I am with 3. And then the number 5 only captured 1, captured 0, captured 3. So of the other 5 people, right, I'm in the top 5 of my team. But of the other 5 people on my team, I have 3 times as many point captures as everybody else combined out of that top 5. And the reason that's important is because this right here, this is why you're losing games. Because you can have, right, both of these people have so many more kills than the other top 2 on the other team. And yet their point values are right on top of each other because kills aren't the only thing that matters. You've got to capture points. And so that's what you're going to do. If you're a tank, this is your job, right? Not if you're a bruiser. If you're a CC bot, you can also do this job. But your goal is to go break boxes and capture points. That's everything that you're trying to do. So I hope you all got some value out of this. I hope some of the lower CC or CP players are going to be able to get some value out of this. I had a lot of fun making this video. I had a lot of fun learning this strategy. It's all about defense skills, movement speed, and sustainability. That's all you have to worry about. So I hope you all have some fun out there. I stream every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So I'd love to see you come and hang out. Stop by, say what's up. Tell me if you use the strategy. Tell me if you have any tweaks to the strategy, right? I'm using Sword Shield Orb, but this works with Sword Shield Wand. It works with maybe Sword Shield Bow. Anything that's going to help you. You might even be able to swing a Sword Shield Dagger and stealth it instead of tank it. Could be a lot of fun. But if you got any value out of this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and come hang out with us on stream. Hope everybody has a great day, and I will catch you on the next one.